Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. I'm sorry if I sound sick. That's because I am. Of course, once the winter ends, I fall sick. Because why not? Of course. Anyway, I hope you can hear that, and I hope you can see that I did my makeup, so you probably can't. Fingers crossed. As you saw in the title, this video will be how much I realistically read in a week. But we'll do not like 7 days, but 5 days, so like business week. I am a uni student, first year uni student who also has a job. So I don't really have much time to read, unfortunately. I wish I had, but unfortunately I don't. So it is actually Tuesday now. Yesterday I had so much homework to do, and I was also editing and filming other videos. So I only read for like hour and a half before going to bed. As you already saw in the beginning, I started interesting facts about space, and as for now I already got halfway through. Apparently I am not the problem, and I still can read a lot whenever I can and whenever I have time. So I was not the problem. The book that I was previously reading was, which was Rise and Divine by Lana Harper. I already talked about this book in my February wrap-up, so you can go check that video out if you want. I struggled with this book, and I only got halfway through all the time that I've been reading it for. I am not DNFing this one, because I have a physical copy of it and I was gifted it, so I will finish it. I just think that I'll be reading tiny bits here and there throughout the whole week. So it's not like my priority book. If I want to pick up physically something, or I'm in the mood to read whatever, I will pick this book up because I do want to finish it sometime soon. But now let's quickly talk about interesting facts about space. I am flying through this book from 2 sittings. I'm already in the middle of the book, which rarely happens. Side eye. And I couldn't possibly tell you why I'm flying through it and why I'm enjoying my time reading it. The writing style is pretty easy and straightforward, so it doesn't take me extra brain power to process what I'm reading, which I'd say while I'm sick and my brain already requires some more power for some basic stuff, that is an advantage. I still don't really know what the book will be about, because now we're just following our main character, Enid. I hope I'm remembering her name correctly, because sometimes I do struggle with remembering names from books. Our main character, Enid, is obsessed with true crime podcasts, and she listens literally 24/7 to them. And oh my god, I get you, girl. I don't listen to true crime podcasts, but I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos, both in my native language and in English, because I don't know why. I love reading mystery books, and I loved watching true crime videos. Unfortunately, I don't do that as often now because I just don't have that much spare time, and whenever I have some free time, I either watch booktube or I just read. Or I sleep. That's how I prefer to spend my free time. If you have any recommendations for great true crime podcasts, please drop them in the comments. I beg you, because I've been looking for some podcasts for a while, but the ones that I found on Google, I didn't really connect with. As the title suggests, in this book there are so many interesting facts about space, and it's not that the whole book is like encyclopedia. Look, no. Our main character works with information about space in this company. I still don't fully understand what she's doing, but She does know a lot of interesting facts about space indeed. And whenever she just randomly drops them in her conversation with mom or in conversations with other people, I remember myself from the childhood when I would just read encyclopedias with interesting facts and then just randomly bring them up in a conversation. This morning I was actually supposed to wake up at 6:30 or 7. I woke up at 8. It was just so gloomy outside and I struggled to literally open my eyes at 7 a.m. So I was like, girl, no. Because my classes started at around 10 today, so I allowed myself to sleep in an hour. So I woke up at 8 and then I read for an hour or so. I am, as I already mentioned, halfway through. So I think I'll be able to finish the book tomorrow, I think, because I don't really have many plans, because I don't think I'll be going anywhere tomorrow. So I think I'll have plenty of time to read and also edit new video. So that's it for a little update, and I'll talk to you a bit later. Hey, long time no see. Yesterday I actually did not film anything because I was sick. Nothing awful, just runny nose and all that stuff, but I was sick and I didn't want to film anything, so I didn't, but I did a lot of reading. I actually finished the book. I finished Interesting Facts About Space, and I also started We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. So I want to quickly run you through the last book, give you my kind of review, and then talk about this book. I have my tea here. It's already cold. Anyway, I did finish Interesting Facts About Space. I don't have much to say, to be honest. It is one of those books that I feel nothing towards. It was fun while I was reading it. It was quick, fast-paced, easy to read, engaging enough for me to want to continue to read. But once I finished, I don't really care about it. I gave it 3 stars. That's in the middle somewhere. I have a pretty weird rating system because sometimes I rate 3 stars books that I, like this one, feel nothing towards, and sometimes I rate 3 stars books that I don't really like or have that weird feeling towards. I don't know what my ratings mean, but yeah, I give this book 3 stars. And then, because I had some free time, I immediately went into We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. And for some reason, I feel like I've already read this book. Maybe I've read something similar because I don't recall reading this exact book. But everything that's happening, it sounds so familiar. Not every teeny tiny detail, but the whole skeleton of the story. Why does it feel like I've already read it? I don't know. So far, I'm enjoying it, but I don't really see where the story could go. I guess it can, kind of. And again, maybe that's because I'm remembering some stuff because I've already read it, or maybe that's my intuition just working. Because I am INFJ, so I have a good intuition. Also, in Interesting Fact About Space, for the whole book, there were 10 chapters. I hate long chapters. I love short chapters where you're just one chapter after another, after another, after another. And this is exactly what's happening here. Because in this book, there are 87 chapters. And this book is shorter than the previous one, and I'm already halfway through. So I think today I'm gonna read a little bit after taking a shower, before going to bed, and tomorrow I'm gonna finish it and tell you my final thoughts. Hey there, it is actually Saturday now. I'm here to talk to you about 2 books that I've read in this video to kind of wrap it up and talk more about them because I feel like I haven't talked enough. First book I read in this video was Interesting Facts About Space by Emily R. Austin. I ended up giving this book 3 stars. It was fun to read, it was fast to read, the mystery element was not really mystery, because that's not a mystery book, obviously. The representation of mental health was pretty interesting to read about, to see what people can experience. I doubt I will think about this book much, but overall it was a good experience. The second and the last book I read was We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. Let's just say it was a disappointing read. Again, as the previous one, it was easy and fast to read, so I got through it pretty quickly, but I don't think it will stick with me. The mystery was not mystery, the thriller was not thrilling. I don't wish I didn't read this book because I got quite a huge FOMO, because I feel like everyone and their mothers has read this book. But now as I read it, I don't know what all the fuss is about. The whole story was just kind of weird. I'd say I'm glad I read it, but I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. The book made me quite emotional though, towards the end. That's why I ended up giving it 2.75 stars, purely for the fact it made me feel something. It's usually not that difficult to make me cry over books, but I still highly appreciate those books that made me feel something so deeply. Throughout this week, this business week, because I've only read for 5 days, I've read 556 pages, which is not a lot. I know some people who can read that amount of pages in a day. That's not me. I am an average speed reader, like I'm neither slow nor fast, but I also don't have too much time to read, so I think getting 2 books read in a span of 5 days is pretty good for me, so I'm not mad about it. So thank you everyone for spending this week with me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. It means a lot to me, and see you in my next video. Bye!